That is true. That is true. Okay. Well, I mean, to be fair, when I look at like the Patreon numbers, I mean, the ones that are at least public amongst most of our author friends, like your Patreon brings seems to bring in the
It's
most.
true.
So you are keeping
That is true.
your customer base happy, and they are accustomed to to a certain output from you, and it makes sense. I don't even have a Patreon. Yep. Am I allowed to talk yet? Okay.
Well, 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 here we go again. Ah, I did not use that as the title for this episode, and I really wish I had. You didn't know you were stuck on an infinite goat, did you, Gibby?
Oh, I'm allowed to talk now. All right, yeah.
Yeah, you are.
No, I was just happy like you were my steed and I was riding it. I'm also trying to remember all the damn controls to this. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So y'all, yeah, we were working on our sound things. Y'all caught us discussing where to put our content, which is one of the weird things you have to figure out as an author.
No kidding. Okay, I don't have a Patreon. And some of my friends keep telling me, like, why do you not have a Patreon? Because I don't know what I would offer you. Like, there are way more established people than me. So I don't like they feel like they have way more better work ethic than I have and do things. I'm just the dumb DM guy. So I don't know what I would offer on a thing, but you were discussing novellas, and I've got novella ideas, so that's a possibility.
Yeah, I love writing novellas, but novellas are also sort of a they're not an easy thing to justify time-wise in terms of if you're trying to make a living off writing. If you're writing for fun, of course, do what you want whenever you want. But if you're trying to, keep rent paid and everything, you do have to take some consideration of what will move. And
Right.
the fact of the matter is novellas just really don't. Of course, there's going to be an occasional errant here and there, but the simple truth of the matter is short story format is not as generally. You're much less likely for things to like spawn a series, for a lot of people to pick it up, for any sort of media potential, and that's just beyond the fact that some people just don't like novellas because they're shorter.
Right.
So, if you want to do them, you either have to take it as a loss, or you have to use it for something that you feel comfortable with. For me, I like to use novellas on my Patreon because I like writing them, and I feel like that's a skill set I enjoy honing. But that's not necessarily a thing that everyone cares about. But I went for a long time without having any real writing rewards on my Patreon, and so I was like, I feel like at least this is something in the veins of what hopefully people will want. And in fact, I actually just finished my first horror novella, Deep Water, last week, and I started the new
cool.
one, Play Pits, this week.
Well, that's cool, dude. Yeah, I've had these novella ideas for a while, but I just never had an outlet or the time to do them. And I guess now a lot of folks like some writers have day jobs, some writers make their living doing a certain thing. I am fortunate that I have passive income from my military retirement days. So I don't. I'm also now a stay-at-home dad who writes. But my income comes from yes, writing helps, but the bulk of my income comes from the military. So I have the luxury that other people don't have, and I'm fortunate, and I'd never ever take that for granted. I know other people still have a day job, and I've been there, and that sucks. So you were right about writing what makes you happy versus what sells. So,
and ideally, the optimum one is you find a mix of both.
Sure.
And ideal. I mean, that's not to say the things that sell don't make us happy. We didn't write those books out of nowhere, but there is sort of a difference of like writing a book that you know are like, okay, I can spend this time on this property and chase this idea because I have the certainty that there's at least some interest in it, versus one that you also might want to write and chase, but if you don't have that security that it will move, then some people can't afford to chase that whimsy.
Right.
We should also probably do introductions since we kind of jumped right in on this. Hey everybody, I'm Drew Hayes.
And I'm MK Gibson. How you doing?
And we are doing Adventure Brodeo, for those wondering. Steve Wetherill is... Oh my god, I have rocket boots. I forgot I had rocket boots. Oh no! Oh god! Oh, my rocket boots went horribly wrong. Yes. Steve is out today. We are joined once again by Gibby, who actually, I don't think we officially said this, but is joining the Brodeo podcast with us full time.
Yeah, as often as I can. I plan on being here. It was one of the... Why is my van driving so slowly? Like, I can do reverse, or my... Oh, it lied to me. It said left stick was... This van sucks. Screw it, I'm getting out of it. But yeah, Drew says, hey, can you join up for more often? Like, yep, I work from home, and I've got the time on my hands. Like, I could be writing right now, but not.
I'm trying to figure out what our quests are. Okay, Big Egg. Okay, I completed that one. Get rid of the stinking hippies. Alright, I guess, well, what's near us on the map?
I don't know. It's been a while since we played this one, so I'm like,
Oh, I do think I went around and opened up a lot of the map. Alright, do I have a waypoint? I have a waypoint. Let's go toward the waypoint. Oh,
Alright, go to the map. How do I find you and go to...
I love the rocket boots. They rule.
Yeah, that is kind of like...
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I'm going the wrong way!
Okay, I'm teleporting to you. I'm coming in out of the sky. Okay, there we go.
That did not go as planned.
Yeah, you've got rocket boots. That's not hardly fair.
Well, I'm pretty sure I either got them from a quest or bought them from the store with points, because I haven't spent any money on this game.
Right. Other than the game itself. No, I think last time we played this, we were on, like, I think it's, not Libertarian. Yeah, Libertarian Island or something like that, so it's all...
We still are.
Yeah, okay. And we were trying to... Yeah, we tried climbing that big guy with the big sword or whatever you say had sticking out.
Oh, maybe that was it.
And there was nothing at the end. I remember we all got to the end.
Oh! Oh no! Oh, whoopsies. Oh, big whoopsies.
Mistakes were made. What happened?
I think I just clipped straight through the game. I'm just gonna teleport to you. I ripped reality a new butthole, basically.
No, as you should. No, I have like your one character from the Villain's Code series.
Oh, there's a lot of butthole rippings on that one. Okay, I gotta get out.
I meant the one ripping reality, but yeah, let's go with that.
Oh god. All right, I gotta get out of the Neon Cat thing. That is causing me more pain than it's helping.
Okay, I'm grinding down to the bottom. Oh, there's something down if you grind down. Interesting.
All right. You know what? I'm just going to put the Eye of Sauron on. Because that feels appropriate.
Bloody hell, come on. I'm stuck in the water. I'm trying to get out because I grinded down. Bloody, come on, work with me, goat. There is something when you grind down to the bottom of the bridge. There is some kind of glowy something down here, and I'm trying to get to it, but now I'm stuck.
All right, buddy, I'm coming.
There we go. I just got
rocket boots.
I got duck feet. Okay.
Oh,
what do duck?
I got splattered. All right,
what do duck feet do?
What don't duck feet do?
Well, right now they're just duck feet. I don't know if they do anything.
Whoa!
That was me. I still have that one. I've got the Jack Sparrow hat on, so it like can summon a kraken.
Okay, hang on. Let's try this. Ah, God! Okay, that was easier than rocket boots. Ah, son of a bee. All right, so while I'm trying to get up here, Gibby, what you want to plug?
All right. So for those who may have, like, I know there was time I've been working at some conventions and someone will see my Shadow Master books. Like, oh, I saw those on Audible when I read a Drew Hayes book. I'm like, did you buy the book? They say no, but you should. Villains, the Shadow Master series, book 1 through 3, are available on audio right now and on Kindle if you prefer for 1 credit. That's right, 1 small price for 3 books. Do you want
the
villain?
link for that is down in our description too.
If you want villainous action comedy that's fourth wall breaking and very kind of just good old fashioned dark, cruel humor for those of us with a dark streak, that's the Shadow Master, and I think you all will enjoy it.
Excellent plugging. And there's a very good reason that Gibby went first. So, Gibby and I were talking about this a little beforehand. I'm bad at a lot of those stuff of being a writer, and this is a pretty prime example. So in the next few months, I'm gonna have several books coming out. Probably
yeah, you are, dude.
I should have had it in a 4-month span, to be honest.
Yeah, don't let them breathe at all. Put them all out at once, my friend. 6 months.
Well, it's like I was like, oh yeah, I should definitely, you know, at least wait on one of them. Except, well, okay, Sherman. So Sherman will probably be coming out. I have to get the cover worked on, but that will hopefully be a pretty short run. But I would expect Sherman around June, because that is when the audiobook exclusivity runs out. So I will be able to put it out in Kindle and print. However,
Give us,
if you want
what's the pitch?
This is the 3rd Sherman Holmes book, The Case of the Felonious Faire. If you're not familiar with the Sherman Holmes series, for 5 minutes a day, Sherman Holmes is the smartest man alive, and for every other minute, he's very much not. And Watson is the former secret agent who has to deal with all of that.
Good pitch.
So close.
Good. Yeah,
I made it
that
up.
thing is
All right.
basically a sheer wall. I couldn't get up as I'm going around the rocks.
And so The Case of the Felonious Faire is their 3rd case together, and they are going to a Renaissance fair.
Oh.
It's very wacky. It's very fun. I like to say that Sherman Holmes is sort of it's a mix of homage to classic literature and wacky buddy comedies.
Okay, nice.
So then after... So I'm just glitching real hard right now.
Yeah, I see that.
Good lord.
I'm stuck in a view. How do I...
Okay, all right. I'm gonna turn off my my gravity thing. That might have broken this for a moment. So then after that, my goal is to get Villains Code 3 out before DragonCon, which is at the end of August. Now, that is not by any means a promise. It's my hope. Ooh, what's the prop hunt? This seems fun. But that is my goal. I want to have it released so that we can have physical copies at DragonCon, as I expect that'll probably be my last con for the year unless I get a surprise invite. Then we have the first rover-powered book, which lick an object to hide in it. Oh, that's awesome.
It says, wait for the others to hide. I guess you're hiding from me? All right.
Yeah, I guess so.
3, 2, 1. All right, I got a little magnifying glass on my head, so what do I have to do here?
I guess you have to find me?
I guess. All right. That falls down. Okay, how do I... It just says headbutt. When I headbutt, it's... Okay. I don't think you're in that, so you're probably down. Yeah, I assume you're around this region, I guess?
Yeah, there's a border around
I see it. Yeah.
World, so...
I guess you survived. I could not find you.
Haha! I did it! I'm pretty sure we're about to switch places.
Yeah, I think so too, yeah. Alright.
Alright. Now we wait for the others to hide. So, Rover Powered, the first novella in my first young adult series. It's the story of Wanda and Wumble, an aspiring alchemist and her faithful hound, one of whom has world-shaking god-level powers. And here's a hint. The dog. I found
it. Says I was... No, it says I was too lazy to hide, but my screen was black. Here's the thing, it's like, I went to hide, and it's like, okay, I was gonna go hide in something.
Well,
but,
alright then,
Alright, you win with 99 points, and I suck. Because my screen went black, I was like, okay, I'm waiting to hide, so... Alright, well, fuck this game.
I think you got loading error screwed on that one.
I'm stealing your trophy. That's what I got.
Well deserved. All right.
Oh yeah, so this is the one. This is the one you got coming out with Aethon, correct?
Yes, yes. I wanted to work with someone a little more established because this is a new market for me. I've never worked in young adult stuff. I've never really done middle grade, but I wanted to tell kind of a nicer, sort of a fun, lighthearted story, and it's really nice. I've actually written the second one already. That'll be going through edits. I wouldn't be shocked if we get that one out this year too, because why the fuck not at this point? Just 2024 year, Drew.
So you're not, are you gonna, yeah. You guys sometimes you got to do one for the kids because you don't want to like not everything can be the Authors and Dragons, Dicey Bastards content, whereas anything but for the kids. So
it's like, listen, at a certain point, I've got to make a case for getting into heaven, and my shingles aren't going to help me much. So
that is true.
And then that's right, we're still not done. Another locked-in one is a decade of deaths and decisions, which is coming out on October 19th. And if you're not familiar with that one, whoo buddy, that is it's more almost interesting in the story of its creation than anything else. But for 10 years, every October 19th, I would do this event called a Choose Your Spooky Outcome. If you're wondering why that sounds similar yet distinct, some people are very litigious about terms.
Very true.
So it's best to just use your own. All right, I'm making it to the end of this fishing pole, and I think we might have already gotten whatever was here.
Yeah, I remember. I think we did. I'm stuck in the moment. Okay, I'm going to teleport to you because I am stuck in. I went down the elevator shaft, and now I can't get back out. And now I feel dumb.
Well, at least we did something.
Did we though?
Did we?
Did we though?
I'm gonna pick another option on the map. But so a decade of death and decision for every October 19th, I would do this thing called Choose Your Spooky Outcome, where I would post the first chapter of a story, and then there would be 3 choices at the end, and the readers would vote on what they wanted to do next. And then I would wait until usually around noon the next day, I think, write the next chapter, put it out. 3 more decisions. There were dead ends and stuff, but if people made it, of course you cheat on a dead end because that's just how decisions work. Yeah.
You put your finger there and go back. Of course.
Exactly. So you would always go back, and then, but if they made it all the way through a dead end without any, or made it through a story year without any deaths, there was usually like a bonus chapter of superpowers or something similar when we were doing those. All right, I'm gonna take us back to mainland. I'm tired of the town.
Yeah. And I will teleport to you. Where did you go?
I just picked a goat tower on land across from us. Is that a person doing a superhero costume? What's going on over here? Is it a Sword and a Stone situation? Oh, it's a guy in Goku cosplay doing a Sword and a Stone situation. I fucking love this game.
It is pretty cool. Yeah. Okay. Can you draw it? Can you? I'm trying to.
I was trying to.
That's what I was trying to do. But I ended up licking you. Oh, I got it. Hang on.
You can do it. Oh! I saw something. There was something sparkly.
I almost got it. Oh, I got it. Sword in the Stone completed. Your name is now Arthur. All right,
yeah.
I accept this. Now, what can I do with this sword? New gear unlocked. Oh, I gotta check out my my drip. Hang on.
Yeah, let's see what that's about.
It's okay. Leave nothing but doom in your wake, even though it's a replica. All right, I'm gonna wear it. So
I'm gonna go back to my space helmet. Duck feet are fun, but I miss the joy of rocket boots.
Yes, I'm waving at you.
So anyway, that was the story. There was continuity. No, I don't know about the guy in full footy pajamas in the middle of the day, but I feel like if Steve were here, he would want us to assume the worst of that person. So in his
1,000%. Yeah, it's sad to hear what happened to Steve. I don't know if you know, but he got drunk and took on a gang of local ninjas in England, and now they're sending him through Ninja Academy, and it's not good for him because he's not a very dexterous man. That's why he couldn't be here today, folks. Steve is in ninja training, and if you ever met the man, he's not light on his feet.
Well, I just blew up a hot dog stand.
as one does. I've got this stupid sword and it's cool, but it just doesn't do anything.
No, if it does something, there'll be a little like lightning arrow next to it when you put it on.
Well, now he's just a guy running around with a an anime sword. This is far less cool.
The Goku that we knocked out.
Yeah, this is less cool.
Oh, what's this do? Yeah, headbutt crane. So, there was continuity in the Halloween story, though.
Oh, yes.
Every year, it would continue onward. You were following the same characters every Halloween. There was a bit of a running mystery that got revealed as things went, and more kind of info came out. And then at year 10, they ultimately... Oh god, I forgot about the rocket boots! I just wanted to turn off my gravity. Damn it. That's the live by the rocket boot, die by the rocket boot.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Oh, it's coming back down. All right, I can still write it up. All right, we'll try this again. So they chose to end it, and so the story concluded, and I got it edited and have an awesome cover. If you don't care about the description of the book or whatever, at least go click on the cover. I think it's pretty rad. And so that's also description or links for those are also down below. So the only thing that I could potentially move to go later would be, I guess, Villain's Code 3. I could just push that one back. But I somehow feel like people aren't gonna like that idea.
Now, I will say for the fans out there, because I've talked to a few of your fans out there, because I'm a fan of your work too. Long before I was ever at A&D, I was just a fan of Drew Hayes, and I have talked to many of the fans, and we all say the exact same thing. Dear God, where are superpowers the intern years? So
did none of you read the the afterword on year 4?
Yes, we read the afterwards. That's a 10-year jump. I want the middle.
The middle would be... I honestly feel like that would most likely be a novella before anything else, because knowing... oh my god, there's just a dude sitting up here. I mean, I have to do it, right?
Oh, well, yeah, duh.
Alright. I'm wearing the Eye of Sauron. This feels appropriate.
No, I understand I understand the time jump, I understand all the things that you're trying to say. I also know that as some of us fans have spoken, even on your Reddit forums, I desperately want to see Vince and Chad and going through Jeremiah's training. I want to see, like, there's so much I want to see, because it's like it is like that slice of life that I need in my life.
That is sort of the thing. It's like I could see doing short stories or novellas in there, because it would almost certainly be predominantly slice of life. Like the stakes of that series were pretty redonkulous in terms of just scale and everything. And then, I don't want to give anything away, but I think it's pretty clear if you've read Superpowers what the fundamental crux of the sequel series will probably center around. And
yes,
so there's not really a way for me to meaningfully sandwich another super high stakes thing in the middle of there.
No,
I feel like
it's sandwiched in there. Yeah, it doesn't feel like I duct taped this story on. Yeah.
So like that's, whoa! I went too far. I went too far too fast.
It happens.
I can do it. Yes, I made it to whatever this thing is. I wanted to see the glowy thing. Absorb wisdom. Hell yeah! Give me that wisdom.
Okay, there's another guy sitting on the edge of this thing.
Right.
Sorry, but
I see Goat God, and it is my face looking back upon me.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah,
watch out for those things. They don't play around. Those things just hurt you.
Oh, while we're discussing general, Villain's Code stuff,
yep.
This is a good time to plug Villain's Vignettes. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I don't like when you read a short story that feels like it has no bearing whatsoever on the thing you already like on the main series.
Right.
It's like, oh, I could have absolutely skipped this and nothing would have mattered one bit. I don't like that, so I didn't do that. So the flip side of that is, if you don't read Villain's Vignettes, there's going to be some stuff that you're having to ask yourself, what the fuck? Because yeah, I introduced things in that in that short story collection, or that, again, novella collection, that will 1000% be coming into play in Villains Code 3. And I know that for certain, because not only is it written, I just got the first editor sent me his notes back literally like 10 minutes before we started this call.
Oh, really? All right, cool, dude.
So,
Well, I also like you. Like, I know for a fact. Like, yeah, you wrote it. Like, that's all I need to hear. Like, yeah, I wrote it, so you need this.
I different folks have different, like, you know, philosophies on their side content, but I like the feeling of reading a piece of side content and then finding it meaningfully connecting to the main series.
Well, see, that's the thing is, I know what you're talking about. Like, whenever I'm doing my Shadow Master books, each one is kind of its own parody on a different style. Like book one, it's like I'm riffing on generic fantasy tropes, and it's a lot of fun. But I have to create this generic fantasy world that he's operating in. And once I have my toys built, I don't want to like just waste them. So I tend to use them in spin-offs projects that, you know, people may or may not realize are just spin-offs of the Shadow Master universe. So I'm working on a Gamelit series right now, and like the first book is set in that generic world. I've got a superhero universe that I really I redid. So if you ever read my book, you haven't, but any fans out there, The Cape is a Lie, The Ballad of Kevin, book 1, that is set in that Shadow Masters comic book universe that took place in book 2, so forth and so on. I love building worlds, but then I'm like, now what am I going to do with it? So I do a lot of these times when I'm writing a Shadow Master book, it's just practice for a later thing I'm going to work on. So
I got covered in oil, lit myself on fire, and then blew up a propane tank.
I ended up somehow in the logging camp again. I don't know how I got... Oh, wow. Something just blasted me across the map. I don't know what it was.
Congratulations. Golems and Golems says, slice of light novella set in between years. Easy answer. Honestly, that I could see happening. You know, I mentioned earlier that I use novella content for my Patreon. Maybe that would be a thing. That's not what's going right now. Please don't go there looking for it.
Everybody, harangue this man daily. Do not let him rest. Give us what we want.
Right now, I'm just withdrawing money from an ATM, goat style.
I see a hot air balloon in the distance, and I'm trying to get to it. Because I want to goat up and away in my hot air balloon.
All right, I'm gonna teleport to you. Oh, somebody kicked me. How dare you? I am the goat who kicks. Oh God. Oh, I kicked him into fire. Oh, wow, that was some escalation on my part.
Mistakes were made. All right, okay, I'm getting close to the hot air balloon. Oh, it's right there. I think I gotta climb this. I gotta climb this summit. I'm gonna do all the work. You're gonna teleport to me.
I'm absolutely teleporting to you. Yeah, that's what friendship is for.
It is true. Fuck magic. It's about stealing their shit.
Oh God, I fell.
Oh, come on, goat. Why am I on fire? Oh, it's Thunder Pear's here. That's why.
Hey, what's up? I heard somebody needed a fire.
Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. I think
Whoa, is that a mole?
I think I can get to it. Hang on. Yes, I'm in the hot air balloon. All right. Now, let's kick these guys out of here. One goes overboard. Sorry, he's on fire and overboard. All right, now how do we steal this thing?
I tell you what, you stay here. I will try and sever the tether.
All right.
Whoa, 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 whoa! I got knocked. I'm gonna teleport back to you. I got knocked way out.
That may have been me. I was headbutting the guys who tried to get back into the balloon. So.
All right, I'm gonna teleport back to you and then try to sever the tether. Okay.
Good.
Wait.
Why am I on top of? Wait, okay, yeah, you're always teleporting under me. Oh, there's the Eye of Sauron on you. That's what keeps setting shit on fire.
No, that was because I was already on fire.
Oh, fair.
This one's just cosmetic. Farts. I don't think we can... Doesn't look like we have a way to steal that one. I do have one plan. Whoa! Well, rocket boots did not do it.
me see.
Oh,
There's got-
that was one rad jump, though.
Oh, wait a minute. Can I lick the thing?
Oh,
there's
that's
a
a
little-
good thought.
There's a little pulley there. Can I don't want to grind. I want to... Oh, come on, man. Okay. Because I'm wondering, there's got to be a way, right? They wouldn't put this here. Why taunt me?
There was a trinket up there that we got.
I got the... Oh, shit. I missed... Well, I missed the jump completely, so now...
I keep forgetting about rocket boots.
Someone needs to write into Drew and say, remember the rocket boots.
I refuse to remember. Ooh, I'm in a bouncy castle. Hell yeah.
You're like that guy in, what's that, Memento. Just tattoo to your forearm, remember the rocket boots.
This honestly feels like it'd be a very fun character to write. Just always forgets about the rocket boot. Oh, shit! A short-lived character, though.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Rocket Boot Johnny, we gone too
R.I.P.
soon. Yeah.
Well, soon is a strong word. Gone at probably the appropriate time.
I mean, the man did duct tape rocket boots to his feet, so, I mean...
And then forget about them.
And you have to kind of blame the user-operator error at that point.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can rocket myself right into that slide.
Go
Oh,
for it.
God! That was the opposite! Oh! I errored so bad on that final jump. I hit the duck right in the face. So, we talked about new releases. Gibby, what are you working on currently?
I am currently working on Villains 6, the Villains Academy. I have my Game-Lit series that I've got about 109,000 words into that, but I took a little break because I want to go back and like start tweaking because these Game-Lit folks and progression fantasy guys like their books to be a little bit longer. So I know where I want it to go, but I need to go back and do some tweaking. Like I want to make sure it's right before I keep going. And then I'm working on a third project that is not ready for consumption yet, but it is I am a small foray into, let's say, young adult, or at least all ages type of book. And it's a kind of a twisted fairy tale thing that I'm working on. I'm having a lot of fun.
I rocket booted into the thing and then got flung out.
And my other creative outlets currently, of course, are the Dicey Bastards. I just listened to the new episode this morning, and that just came out. And I'm loving this. I'm loving the fun that we're having doing this.
Oh yeah, it's a great time. If you're not on the Patreon to check out the Discord, you haven't gotten to see some of the amazing fan animations that are going on in there. Credit to our user Blix, just really
Massive shout out to Blix. Yeah.
Taking the time to put that together, so very kind and looks so fun. So there's a link to that one in the description as well if you want to join the check out our Discord.
Like one of them is up, I know, on the YouTube right now, for at least for free. So if you can get and we're using it as the outro currently for the Dicey Bastards show. And Blix is doing a great job, and I'm always impressed by their work.
Absolutely. So for me, the current work in progress is. Oh yeah, I did want to mention when you mentioned the progression fantasy folks like a long book. I was like, yep, that's why my series is a novella.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, I'm a fan of I don't love all lit RPG or game lit but there are some out there that I really enjoy. So I'm trying to thread that needle between fun fantasy Dungeons and Dragons adventure plus game lit without being so for some people that love lots and lots of numbers, I'm not one of them. I want a good story that has numbers, and that's what I'm trying to write because that's write what you love, and that's what I want.
Yeah. Now I do think mine will be fun. That's part of why we're making sure folks know it's young adult and middle grade. If you're going into this expecting a big ass book for a more adult audience, that's a little bit on you. I'm being as open as I can.
Right.
But even just beyond that, I do agree. Like lots of folks like different things. That's the reason I never have used the term lit RPG to describe my books, predominantly because I know folks who are in the genre really associate that with the expectation of numbers and usually a crunchy system, and that's just not what I provide. And so I'm a firm believer that genre, all that stuff, it's meant to be a language of conveyance. Like, it's meant to tell people what sort of book you have so that they, know what they're getting into. Because if you're setting appropriate expectations, that's how people are happy with the books they get.
Yes.
And so that's part of why like I avoid trying to use a language for a term that would make people expect things that aren't going to be there and ultimately just lead to them being disappointed.
1,000%. I don't use lit RPG for mine either because I've read art. It's kind of like say rock music. Well, what kind of rock? Soft rock, pop rock, acid rock. What are we talking about? Metal? What kind of like? So there's so many subgenres, and every time someone writes something new or even music, you're kind of creating a new subgenre therein. So you will find what you like, and if you don't like it, just move on. Just don't be a jerk about it. So.
But yes. So my current work in progress is Fred 9.
How's Fred 9 coming? How you doing?
It's good. I'm in the. I mean, if folks are familiar with the Fred series, there are always 5 novellas joined together by sort of a common theme or story thread, depending on the book. And I'm on number 3 of 5 for this one. And
okay.
It's pretty fun. You know, it is the last book in the. Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! In God's name! Whoa!
Your stream of consciousness storytelling when it comes to this is amazeballs, by the way.
I just got shot through a laser fence. Well, guess what?
I'm trying to get this one trophy, and I keep missing the jump.
Boots didn't even get me back through. There we go. No.
How would you know? You don't remember you have them.
I won't die. Not like this. Okay, maybe like this. Maybe exactly like this.
I got a trinket. All that work for a trinket. All right, I'll take the trinket.
All right, that's one step for down. Ha! Oh yes, I can gravitation them. All right, I just beat up a bunch of robot housewives. Sorry, I headbutt a cupcake box, and a bunch of people around suddenly ripped off their faces to reveal they were secretly cyborgs and started blasting me with robot rays.
Okay.
So yeah, that was the what the fuckery. Anyway, yeah. So because it is the final. Oh wait, do I have lasers now? The final book. You know, you get to do some stuff that you wouldn't normally always get to do. That's part of the fun of finishing off, is you get to close some things out.
Right.
So you know, for example, I will say this much: we are finally going to find out what makes Fred particular, not about among vampires. And that's pretty much all I want to say, because I don't know everyone who's read the book series, and it's honestly not really a big thing that comes up much up until this point, but it's becoming a little more relevant as the story's gone on. And yeah, it's nice to finally be able to pay off some answers on that. Oh, slip and slide, hell yeah. But yeah, it's good. I've been looking forward to this one for a while. I've loved the Fred series, but you know, I also have said probably for a while that I didn't see it going into 10.
What's your magic number?
For Fred, it's 9. It's the 9th. This is the final book.
Right. No, what I mean, like as a consumer, like when you're like going through a project, it's like I have a tendency, like around book 7 or 8, I tend to tap out, and it doesn't matter the series. Like some series I go on a little bit longer because, you know, just sometimes it's a little bit more endearing. But at what point do you just kind of go, I'm done? And I don't know why. And it's just, I know this is the me thing, and I'm not saying this is all authors or all people, but sometimes everybody's got kind of like their number where it's like I'm kind of like, or even if it may not be a book, let's say a TV show or that's going on for like a season or two too long.
I honestly, it depends on a matter of faith. In the most honest context, because some authors, I have faith that they will land their shit. Like, you know, they have just, everything they've done has been consistently of a quality and a caliber and a work ethic that I just believe will, like, if Neil Gaiman launched a big ass series, I would probably follow it through to the end, I imagine.
Okay.
But that's sort of that's an easy one to say, a what if. Like, for example, I read the Jim Butcher Dresden Files series for a long while, like into the teens.
Yes.
Which I don't often always get to on a series, but because he had, you know, been producing them so constantly, so consistently, they were such a part of my life, I kind of just rolled along without it. But, you know, oh, wow, I just got electroshocked. The longer, you know, breaks and stuff, sort of, I lost some momentum on that one. And then ultimately with the like the release of the book in 2 phases. You know, I'm not gonna knock how some person does their stuff, but that I just didn't feel the compulsion to get back in at that point.
Yeah.
It felt like the momentum was kind of gone, and maybe it'll pick back up. That's sort of the point where I lean back and I wait for people to tell me what they think, like friends
Yes.
I trust and stuff. But TV is probably an easier one to run through. Like, I'm still watching Bob's Burgers, and we're in season 13, I think.
That's fair.
And but it's still good. I mean, I'm not going to say it's as... Some seasons are better than others. Some episodes are better than others. That's the nature of all art. But, you know, I tune in and I am very consistently happy. I love The Great North by not
Here, turn around.
creator, but it's
Check me out.
Whoa! What the? How are you human?
So I found this thing called a crack in time. I went through it, and it gave me this suit. So now, I don't know if I can't. Can I grab things? Or can I? Yeah, I can grab people still.
Sound.
Yeah, I can grab, lick. Can I headbutt? Yeah, I can punch.
Well, I got a laser eyes.
Oh. I can still hit you with a kraken. But yeah, I can just do everything I can do as goat form, but in a human. That's right. But anyway, yeah, that's an excellent point. The Jim Butcher books, didn't grow up on those, but I read them for years and years and years and years. And then when, like you said, it hit a certain point in the story where I was still doing it, but I wasn't as in love with it as I once was. And the big break to come back with the 2 books, I didn't even finish the second one. And it's this is no slight to the man. He's a fantastic writer, and he's been doing the work for the urban fantasy for years. You know, I just wasn't as into it. You know, and I don't know why. And I don't dislike it. It happens a lot with me. I don't know if I just get bored, or maybe I just need to take a break and come back later. I don't know.
Well, I mean, that sort of brings us to a point of like why I said Fred was unlikely to go beyond 9. I've said this before, but I have a firm belief that series need to end.
Yes, agreed.
Unless it is like designed to be an evergreen in the style of a sitcom, like your Hardy Boys or your Nancy Drews or what have you.
Right.
Where the continuity isn't really the point, just the familiarity of the setting is the point.
Okay.
Like in the way that, like, if Angela Lansbury was immortal, Murder, She Wrote could functionally have run forever. Because,
yeah. Well, they'd run out of people in Cabot's Cove. That's
why they started sending her to other places.
Yeah, like Cabot's Cove is it's an apocalyptic waste town of zombies because everybody's dead thanks to her. So yeah.
But yeah, like, so that's sort of one that just it always refilled by the nature of, like, I wasn't expecting things to be canon week to week in some major way. That's not what you're tuning into that for.
No.
Sort of
no.
Same with, you know, your Nancy Boys, your Hardy. So you have some that are designed to be evergreen, and those are, let's say, their own sort of case, because I think you kind of have to either get very lucky or incept that from the get-go.
Or like a Star Trek, you can have a starship just doing things indefinitely. But there comes a time where you're like, well, someone would get promoted and someone would leave and a new cast would roll in. But I understand that concept, yeah.
Yeah, and in TV you have to sort of deal with the realities of actors leaving, actors passing, actors moving on into new projects. And, you know, in books you sort of have total control of your characters, so you can maintain that world forever in a way that not even TV outside of animated can, and even then you have voice actors. But but with that exception aside, I firmly believe that a series needs to end. I believe that your ending is an important part of your story. You know, there's really no better example, and I'm sorry it's so hackneyed to bring up, but unfortunately it's just too fucking good not to.
Yep.
Game of Thrones.
There it is.
It's just, you can't have a better case study than a thing that was a dominant cultural force for years upon years. Like, people named their kids after Khaleesi. Like, it was it was fucking everywhere. And did I just turn something on or destroy something? Well, I did something. That's fun. And then it's like been fucking wiped from the earth because the ending was so bad. And that is just like, your ending matters. Your ending can enhance what came before. It can ruin what came before.
Right.
And until you have your ending in place, you don't really know how the story kind of shakes out, because by the same token that a bad ending can kick the ass out of, okay, I think I figured this out. I gotta get myself shocked and then hit them all. All right, I'm getting it now. you know, a good ending can tie everything together, a bad ending can rip it apart. So I will come to King of the Hill with you. I gotta figure this out. I'm so close.
Oh no, I don't know what this is. I just went back to zone 1 because I'm like, there are a lot. You are knocking out objectives like a good gamer, and I'm running around like a moron. So I'm like, oh, I'll go back to zone 1 and like take a look around. What have I not done?
I ran out of juice. Okay.
But no, you're right. You're 100% right. It is a situation where we have in a George Martin kind of way. Like, I understand, like, there's a reticence to finish a project, or you get sidetracked with other projects. I mean, the man was a TV writer he loved television and the concept of television, like, for years and years before he ever wrote books. He worked on a lot of different things. So when Game of Thrones hit, and that's what people wanted. Then it's like, but, you know, still a couple of books away from ever being finished. You know, we all look at the man's age and, you know, relative health, and you're like wondering, is it ever going to get done? You know, and then it comes down to does the author or artist owe anything to the fans? And, you know, some people will say yes, some people will say no. You know, I'm under the belief of, like, you know, don't bite the hand that feeds, but you still got to live your life, so you've got to find your happy balance.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, I think there is the argument that there is sort of there's an implied contract between creator and
Consumer, yeah.
When you create a series start.
Yes.
But there are also kind of a certain bits of understanding that have to exist within that. So, for the example of television shows, I understand that when a show starts, that is, there's a risk that it won't get to finish because someone might cancel it, or a network executive might decide to bury it for a fucking tax break.
Yep.
There are things beyond that person's control that, you know, have to be accounted for. And okay, I turned on this thing and I do not know what the fuck it does. I just turned on this giant ass beam shooting into the sky, and I really want to figure out what it does, but I don't know. All right, we'll try again.
Let me come to you and see what it does.
I'll sit back over here. But yeah, and then so with publishing, traditional publishing, that's also sort of is there, because I think most folks understand that if a book doesn't sell, it ain't getting, no more of those are getting made.
Right.
And then, ooh, I think I found a trophy. But with, goddamn.
Well, my question is, that beam of yours arcs all the way over to that mountain.
Yeah, maybe we should just go to that mountain. Maybe that's the easier move.
Because, like, does it have to stay? Because right now it's arcing over to that mountain, so let's go take a look at that mountain.
All right, where's the mountain?
Look up.
Is it? Oh, I know. I'm just trying to figure out on the map. All right, I'm gonna teleport to another goat tower and see if that brings us closer.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing.
So, you know, I do see that contract. By the same token, there is no explicit date on that sort of implied contract.
Right.
Okay. All right. Oh, it's going to the Empire State Building.
Yeah, I see it. I'm on my. Yeah, I am overlooking
it's time
that.
For rocket boots.
You and your goddamn rocket boots.
I was right by a goat statue and didn't even notice.
I just got a paraglider. Does it do anything?
Yeah.
I can soar.
All right.
It says to use my right bumper to soar, and it is not soaring.
Well, you have to be in the air first.
I am in the air, sir.
Whee! Well, I just launched a beam, opened my rocket boots, and flooshed my paraglider all in one go.
I am trying to make my paraglider go, and it is... What does that say?
There we go. Okay, all right.
Right bumper to soar through the air. Okay, I am hitting the right bumper, you lying sack of shit.
Are you hitting the right bumper or the right trigger?
Right bumper. But the problem is, I think I know what's going on. My hat, my captain's hat, also is a trigger to the right bumper, so it makes my tentacles come out.
Ah, that'll do it.
So let's yeah, as one does. So let's see here. Let's try to take off that.
All right. I got Agnes with me in case anybody starts any shit. Let's do this. I have an old woman riding literal shotgun on my back. Well, literal bazooka.
I am hitting the right bumper, and it is not paragliding.
I don't know what to tell you, man. That's weird. Ow! What happened to me? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I glitched into something. Oh god. Oh, this is horrifying. Oh lord. I'm just hovering on this for a minute to make sure we
I can
catch
see you, yeah.
Alright, I'm teleporting to you, buddy.
I'm right down at the bottom of the server. I'm looking to see if there's a way in. There is. Oh, Mission Impossible event. Hang on, what is this?
Yeah, I'll teleport. God, let me out of here. Jesus. Oh no! Where? Oh, can I move?
Could go up to the vent.
Okay,
go to the vent?
I gotta get Grandma off my back. I don't think she's helping me here.
Somehow I am... Alright, how does this...
Okay, vent. Whee!
Ah.
We did it. Heist of the century. Was that it? Do we have to escape now?
I don't know, but there's a... I think we gotta start over, because now the lights are green. Because I'm trying to steal that giant diamond. Can we reset it? Because now we can just walk to the lights. Something happened here.
Oh, did we trip one maybe?
Yeah, I think so. Oh. I just jumped in it and broke the... Oh, well, now I'm trapped. I'm in jail.
We're both
We're in jail.
Hey!
Mission complete. Hey, we did it.
Nope. Hey, is this the... Yep. We gotta goat our way out. Hey, we got a new gear.
How do we get through that?
Well, I tried glitching my way.
Did you
Feels like
glitch?
that was probably not the move. Now I'm out of bounds. But I have a plan. Say it with
Teleport
me,
to another
chat.
tower?
Nope.
Rocket boots.
That is the plan. Boundaries. Can't hold this goat. Alright. Did I just fall back into reality? No, I did not. It looked like I did for a minute, though. Alright. Well, I blasted through something.
Oh, I kind of glitched through. This is a weird... Okay. Maybe it's because I'm in my human form. Hang on, let's take my human form off.
That's a weird statement, man. Well, I just triggered a new event, so that's something. I can see you, buddy.
Oh, I threw.
Alright, I'm just gonna teleport to you.
Well, I got through the hole, and now I'm stuck in this underground...
Alright, I goat towered.
Yeah, I escaped through the sewers.
Nicely done, sir.
Thank you so much.
Oh, Katie Hughes in the chat asked if we have any fun travel plans coming up.
As a matter of fact, I am not this weekend, but the following. I am traveling down to North Carolina for Con Carolinas 2024, where I will be there with John Hartness, Emily Kaplan, Ari Carr, Misty Massey, and I assume some others from the A&D crew and John's stable of writers. I'm looking forward to that. It's the same place we did A&D Con a couple of years ago. So in 2022. So yeah, that same hotel in North Carolina.
Oh yeah,
in Charlottesville.
Been to Con Carolinas a few times, and I remember that A&D Con. It's a very fun little location. Lots of stuff in walking distance. That toast place is good for breakfast.
Yep. They also have I like that one Mexican restaurant that's nearby. They had some good. I'm totally a guy, man. My stomach. It reminds me very much. I enjoy those fajitas. So.
You go, oh man, I always kind of want to call it Bayou Billy's, but I feel like it might be Boardwalk Billy's.
I think it's Boardwalk Village. Oh, and our
Yeah.
friend Matt Dinneman will be there, so I get to have a drink with Matt and pick his brain. So that'll be fun.
Nice. Let's see. I think next upcoming travel will be to Atlanta for Dragon Con.
I have never been to that one either as a fan or a writer. So
It is a lot.
yeah, that's what I hear. It is like it is overwhelming to almost a painful degree. It's like so yeah. Is it like 19 hotels and just madhouse?
Like main ones, like actual ones that like oh god, they're hard to get into. Thank Christ, because I didn't get into one the first year, and man, going into them just to like walk around or go to panels is so mentally just like holy shit. How are people okay here?
I don't think they are. That's the thing. I think it's a situation where you have to just kind of like put your what's the word? Your claustrophobia on hold and just deal with it. You know, I for one get frustrated the longer I'm around people. So always fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's very cool. There's so much going on. There's so many like things and events and people, and it's a very rad scene with so much to do. Okay, so I think I need to find a battery and bring it up here to the windmill. Oh shit, I forgot what we were supposed to be doing in the city. Whoopsie.
I don't remember. We were supposed to be climbing the Empire State Building, right?
Oh,
that's right.
I completely forgot about that. Now I'm trying to find a battery on a windmill. But you know, that's not to say it's not a fun time by any means. It is kick ass, but it's just a lot. That is the truest run I can give you of it. It's cool, but damn, will it drain you.
After that, I've got in September, I am doing I will likely be sharing John has graciously offered me another Falstaffian space for Capclave in Rockville, Maryland, which is like a whopping like 30 minutes from my house. So those are the kind of cons I enjoy. So again, it's a book and authors con. Hopefully meet some cool people there. Again, Dinneman will be there as well. So get to hang out with some friends. That's always a good time.
Does that guy even sleep, man?
No, I don't even think he has time to write at a certain point. You know, I don't know how he does it. He's not human, so I give him all the props in the world. Or it's success well earned and deserved.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I love seeing that kind of thing, 'cause especially when someone's still like so humble about it. So he's just a good dude who like, you know, still dresses like he's in a bassist in a band because he is. So.
Oh, we love Matt here on the podcast. He's been a great friend. Yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah.
Very happy to see someone like him get the success he's had. And if you haven't seen it, I believe Matt put out a new cover for his Dungeon Crawler Carl books that you can still. He posted something this morning. I saw.
Yeah, it looks like it's a deviation from his other styles. And I think I'm actually at the place where the lightning's coming in. By the way, I'm at the top of this building. I'm trying to get there. Oh wow! I got there by accident. Hang on.
All right, hang on. I'll teleport to you.
Yep, and I am
good ending for this show. We're almost out of time, so that's perfect.
Yeah, this fan keeps launching my hat.
No! Okay, that didn't work.
Hang on. There's a floating goat balloon going around beneath us. But anyway, yeah. Bloody hell! Because right up here, right at the top here is where this tower's coming in, and I'm just. Is there a way to get up here to do something cool?
Here, I've got the anti-grav.
Yeah, I know. You got rocket boots.
No.
How could we?
Actual anti-grav. That helps both of us.
Oh, okay.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay. I mean, we made it. I don't think it did anything though.
No, we haven't got to the tip top yet. That's the goal.
I touched the.
You touched
the current.
Okay. Oh shit! I fell completely off, all the way off the building. Mother of God! No! Why? Oh, the humanity!
Sorry,
I'm just paste. Yep.
Right.
1 second.
Oh no! Okay.
Hold still. Where you at? Just don't die. Thunderpair. Teleport. All right. Oh shit! Well, I'm slightly below you.
There,
there we go.
The current.
So did I. I wonder if we could stand in it.
I was waiting for the grind to pop up, and it did not, and I just fell off the building.
You want to grind lightning?
Yeah.
Oh man, grind the
There's
lightning.
power. All right, well, we'll try to grind lightning another time, folks. For now, that has been Adventure Brodeo.
Brodeo.
Thank you for coming. We'll see you next time.
Later, everybody.